Good evening there. Well, another week passes us by and the heat is too damn high. So, we've got one chance coming up, one chance to rule them all. It is Monday the 15th next week in the afternoon. So, here for the North Island we've got a front passing over, we've got some rain. And then for the South Island, we've got a southerly change pushing up the east coast there, and that brings some rain, and that will be very welcome because it is getting very dry here in the east. So, what else is going on? So, for this scenario up here, sorry about that. For this scenario up here, we've got very warm upper air temperatures. So, at about 5,000 metres up in the atmosphere, it is about negative 10 degrees, so that's quite warm. For thunderstorms, I typically like in summer, negative 18, negative 20, negative 25, negative 28 if I can get it, but it's negative 10. However, at the surface there is a lot of moisture and temperatures will be warm, but because of those warm upper air temperatures, despite the very high humidity at the surface, it still may not be enough to sort of destabilise the atmosphere as that change moves through. But there's a possibility. Then for the South Island here, yes, we've got that southerly change pushing through. This time, we've got some advancing cold upper air. However, at the surface, temperatures are quite cool because the southerly change moving up here in the east moves through quite early in the morning. So it cools things down. And the surface moisture levels are quite low, the humidity in the air. So yeah, despite that advancing cold upper air, it may not be enough for storms to trigger, but there is a chance there. After Monday, we calm down again as a new anticyclone thrusts in. So I found two photos from the chase that we did on New Year's Eve. I took them. Thank you very much. One photo I think is pretty good. The other photo, a bit so-so, but I tried. So the first one is the mighty Rakaia Salmon. I've been trying to get a lightning photo with this salmon in the picture for years now, and chances are few and far between. But I got this one, and there's a little bit of dicky lightning there poking up in the background, and you can see that diffused general flash there. Pretty cool, not really what I was after, but it's the best I've got so far. I was really hoping for a big, bit of forked lightning in the frame, but that wasn't to be. The next photo is the better shot of the night. That one there, a big cumulonimbus cloud moving over Banks Peninsula. You can see Banks Peninsula there. That glow there on the left-hand side, well, it's the left-hand side, yeah, left-hand side. That glow there is from Christchurch City, and if you can see that little wee light there, that is the top of Sugarloaf Tower, and that dicky, have I said that word twice already? Golf ball radar thing from the airport. Well, the airport uses it, is somewhere up about there. I think that's called Cass Peak. So yeah, there's Banks Peninsula there. Big thunderstorm cloud brewed up over Christchurch. Started to move east over Banks Peninsula because the upper level airflows were moving in from the west-northwest. That's why the cloud stretches out that way, because that's the way the winds are moving in the upper atmosphere. And interestingly, I don't know if you can pick it up in this video footage here. Video footage. The hills are lit up there because the lightning cloud is behind this set of hills here. So that's sort of like a bit of like a silhouette. But that one there, it's actually illuminating the ground. So you can actually sort of see the hills there in more detail in some sense. But very nice. We've got stars and we've got forked lightning all through the bottom there. That particular cloud only let out about 2 or 3 flashes. I set my camera up. I quickly realised we were just north of Leeston. So between Leeston and about, actually we were near Doyleston. That's where we were. Doyleston, looking at Banks Peninsula. That particular cloud there only let off about 2 or 3 flashes. I happened to catch one of them. Because of the distance we were away from the cloud, while our eyes pick up that flash very visually, the camera has a bit of a harder time doing so. So I set the f-stop as low as I can go. I think it was around like f3 or f4.8 or could have been F2. I can't remember where the camera stops down to, but I set it as low as I could. The ISO I cranked up to about 600, something like that, because when that flash went off, I needed the camera to register it and pick it up and make the picture. So I got that. I'm pretty happy with it. A nice framed picture of that on your wall would be very nice. So we may be back next week, but if we're not, we'll be back the week after that. Have a good one, and we'll catch you later.